I think all of us are kind of getting into this age where we go into our phone and you might be trying to add something in your notes app or type something into your email and you end up just getting lost. You'll find yourself just doom scrolling on Twitter or on Instagram for hours. I've gone through times where I've tried to delete these apps off my phone, but even then you always find some kind of wiggle around. I'll start using Safari to use Instagram or YouTube. I've gone through a couple iterations using the light phone and even a dumbed down iPhone to try and decrease how much I use my phone. But the one thing that's really worked best for me has been turning my iPhone into a dumb phone. My hope is that in this video, I'll tell you how I set my iPhone up and how you can do it too. So we're going to start here with maybe what a regular iPhone looks like. And the key to this whole setup is an app called Blank. Now it's an app that's free in the App Store, and what this is going to do is going to allow us to set up that widget on the home screen. So what you do when you first get in is you go and you can add apps that are meaningful. So I'm going to add one app that's missing from my current stack, which is Slack. Slack is what I use to message everybody on my research team. I'm going to rename it. I like to keep mine all lowercase. So once you've added the apps that you think are meaningful to you and you think aren't distractions to your work, we can go over into this little options tab and we're going to customize our widget, and it's set up like this. And so you can change what you want in the top of your phone, how you want the widget to look, and that's font sizes and different coloring. Then we're also going to go and we're going to do the custom wallpaper. And we're going to tap Get Wallpaper. And so here it'll give you an options of wallpapers that'll work with the setup. I like to use just the regular dark one. And I'll save that to my images. So now, the first thing that we'll do after we've set up the app to set it up on our phone is we'll go into Settings, and we'll go down to the Wallpaper tab, add New Wallpaper, and we're going to want to select that gray photo that we used. This is what's going to allow the widget to look like it's part of the background. So we're going to add that, set as a pair, and now we're all set with that. Next thing we'll do is we're going to clear out our home screen. And from here, we'll do a long hold and we'll add a widget. And this is a funny thing, you can't look up Blank in the widgets. You have to scroll and you'll find the Blank widget option. So there are a couple different options. And I'm going to set here, this is what I set as my top widget, which is just the date. Add that widget. And then below, we'll add another one. And this is the one that has all my apps. Let's get this one at the top. And that's how that's set up. Another thing we'll want to do is, because the animations don't totally work with the Blank app, we're going to go into Settings. We're going to find the Reduced Motion in Accessibility, and we'll toggle Reduced Motion on. That means that when we swipe up, we'll just get a clean swipe up, and it won't have the animation, so it won't get blurred with the background. What's good about this setup is up front, I have all of the apps that I frequently use that are not distractions to me in my day. And so I have my Notion, which I use for all of my academic work. I have Audible, which I use to listen to audiobooks when I go to campus. But if I'm at the airport and I need to get my boarding pass or I need to figure something out, it's as simple as swiping up and I can go into the airlines app and get everything that I need. What's great about this setup is that you retain the functionality of an iPhone, but you're able to minimize some of the distractions. We know that there are many studies done that talk about the coloring and some of the animations that the phone uses to try to keep you hooked in. This can help you avoid some of that. So this is how I set up the dumb phone. I hope that was helpful, and I'll be back with another video next week.